Die Geburt ist nicht der Anfang. Du erinnerst dich nur nicht daran, was davor war. Von dem Moment an, als du deinen ersten Atemzug getan hast, hat dir die Welt gesagt, dass das Leben genau dort begonnen hat, in einem Krankenhaus, unter künstlichem Licht, in Decken gewickelt und mit Abgarwerten gemessen. Aber was, wenn dieser Moment gar nicht der Anfang war, sondern das Ende? Was, wenn alles, was dein Leben, deine Neigungen, deine Ängste, deine Familie, sogar deine Persönlichkeit bestimmen würde, bereits Wochen vor deiner Geburt in Gang gesetzt worden war? Es gibt einen alten Text, der vor über 1,2 Jahren geschrieben wurde und die letzten 49 Tage der Seele vor der Geburt beschreibt, eine metaphysische Reise, die dem allgemeinen Wissen verborgen ist, aber in den Winkeln der tibetischen Mystik geflüstert wird. Es ist keine Philosophie, es ist keine Allegorie, es ist ein Entwurf, eine Karte, die zeigt, woher du kommst und warum. Sie wurden nicht zufällig in dieses Leben hineingeboren. Sie sind aus freien Stücken hierher gekommen. Aber jemand hat dafür gesorgt, dass sie das vergessen haben. Es gibt einen Grund, warum ihnen nie erzählt wurde, was vor ihrer Geburt geschieht. Nicht, weil es unerkennbar ist, sondern weil die Menschen und Systeme, die ihre Welt prägen, davon profitieren, dass sie es vergessen. Sie wollen, dass sie glauben, dass das Leben am Mutterleib beginnt, dass ihre Identität durch Biologie, Umwelt und Erziehung geprägt wird. Aber in alten Texten verborgen, von der Mainstream-Wissenschaft ignoriert und aus der modernen Bildung getilgt, liegt eine erschreckende Wahrheit. Ihre Seele kommt lange vor der Bildung ihres Körpers. Und sie tut dies mit einem Ziel, mit Erinnerungen und mit Absicht. Das tibetische Totenbuch, in seiner Originalsprache als Bardo Tödol bekannt, wurde am Westen lange Zeit missverstanden. Als symbolische oder spirituelle Metapher abgetan, wird es oft zusammen mit religiösen Ritualen oder poetischer Philosophie eingeordnet. Aber was, wenn es mehr ist? Was, wenn es keine mystische Geschichte ist, um Sterbenden zu helfen, sondern eine wörtliche Anleitung für die Seele? Nach diesem 1,2 Jahre alten Text ist das Bardo nicht nur der Bereich zwischen Tod und Wiedergeburt, sondern ein lebendiger Prozess. Und es enthält genaue Schritte, die ein Bewusstsein in den letzten 49 Tagen vor der Geburt durchläuft. Denken Sie darüber nach. Als Sie noch am Mutterleib waren, schwebte Ihre Seele nicht einfach nur herum. Sie navigierte, sie wählte, sie bewertete. Diese Reise, so sagt man, ist eine Reise der Entscheidungen und Resonanzen. Man bekommt nicht zufällig einen Körper zugewiesen, sondern man wird zu einem Körper hingezogen, der zu der eigenen Schwingungsfrequenz passt. Zu einem Körper, der mit dem Karma, das man aus früheren Leben mitgebracht hat, und den Lektionen, die man noch lernen muss, am Einklang steht. Man ist nicht einfach hier gelandet. Man ist hier angekommen, weil man sich auf einer bestimmten Ebene für diesen Weg entschieden hat. Diese 49 Tage sind nicht passiv. Die Seele ist bei vollem Bewusstsein. Sie erlebt Visionen, begegnet Führern, wird Zeugin ihrer potenziellen Leben und wägt ihre Optionen ab. Sie sieht die Auswirkungen ihrer vergangenen Handlungen und bereitet sich darauf vor, in eine neue Inkarnation einzutreten, die von dieser Energie geprägt ist. Das ist kein spiritueller Hokuspokus, sondern eine präzise, dimensionale Reise, die erst jetzt von einigen wenigen Psychologen, Hypnotherapeuten und Nahtforschern bestätigt wird. Natürlich ist all das nicht leicht zu akzeptieren, wenn man sein ganzes Leben lang geglaubt hat, dass die eigene Persönlichkeit, die eigenen Entscheidungen und Traumata Produkte des Zufalls oder der Genetik sind. Aber diese alte Lehre stellt alles auf den Kopf. Sie sagt, du bist kein unbeschriebenes Blatt. Du bist das neueste Kapitel einer fortwährenden Seelenreise, die lange bevor der Arzt dich in die Arme deiner Mutter legte, geschrieben wurde. Aber sobald sie sich für ein Leben entscheidet, sobald der Abstieg in die Form beginnt, setzt das Vergessen ein. Der Schleier fällt. Deshalb erinnerst du dich bei deiner Ankunft nicht an das, was vorher war. Die Systeme, die dich großgezogen haben, haben diese Amnesie noch verstärkt. Schulen, Medien, Kultur. Nichts davon wurde entwickelt, um dich daran zu erinnern, wer du vor dem Anfang warst. Tatsächlich sind sie darauf angewiesen, dass du dich nie erinnerst. Aber das Bardo Tödol wurde geschrieben, um uns daran zu erinnern. Es war nie nur ein Buch für Sterbende, es war ein Schlüssel für die Lebenden. Denn wenn du die Reise deiner Seele vor der Geburt verstehst, verstehst du, dass dein Leben kein Zufall ist. Du verstehst, dass deine Kämpfe keine Strafen sind, dass deine Gaben keine Zufälle waren. Du beginnst, die Menschen in deinem Leben nicht nur als Figuren in deiner Geschichte zu sehen, sondern als Seelen, die Rollen spielen, oft solche, denen du vor deiner Ankunft zugestimmt hast. Und vielleicht ist die beunruhigendste Wahrheit von allen: Du hast zugestimmt, zu vergessen.
Hey guys, so we're gonna watch something. I've got YouTube pulled up on my TV, and so we're gonna watch a part of a video where this guy, I love this channel, it's Minutes of Horror. He has another channel called Seconds of Horror, but anyway, I'm on this channel, Minutes of Horror. A lot of people have heard of this channel on YouTube. But anyway, in this particular section, he is playing several different videos from, various places like TikTok, things like that, where people are making videos about hearing very strange sounds in the sky. And this guy is going to explain how they sound like metal and like gears grinding above people's heads. When I heard him say that, I had to pause, because I literally just, was it a video I made, or was I screenshotting some pictures and editing the pictures? I can't remember which one it was, but anyway, regardless, it's either one of those. I literally had just documented that the sounds in the sky. This is before I heard a single person even mention this. I kid you not, you guys. But I literally was documenting how the sounds in the sky are coming from gears in the sky and from the sky machine. That's what I said. I said gears and the sky machine. Now, he's not going to say the sky machine. I don't think he knows about the sky machine. A lot of people don't know. The overwhelming, most of the people, let me just put it that way, most of the people don't know about it. But it's a fact. It's up there. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. Because after we watch this, then I'm going to take you to my laptop where I have this movie right here pulled up called The Book of Enoch, full movie, The Fall of the Angels, okay? And they're literally going to show part of the sky machine in this video. Now, this video doesn't particularly talk about, they don't just specifically say the sky machine. They call it other words. throughout this movie, kind of in several different places. But I highly recommend this movie. I have watched it, I don't know how many times. Every time I watch it, I catch something new in it. But anyway, on that sky machine up there, that for the most part stays, invisible. You can't see it, but every now and then you can catch it. And part of it looks just like roller coaster tracks. The tracks on a roller coaster. Or kind of train tracks. Kind of something similar to that, okay? And, it's funny. We have all these songs and things about trains and and roller coasters and things like that. And also a lot of songs about the aerials in the sky. And, we just never did put two and two together back then because we didn't know. However, it says in the Bible, in the end times, that everything that was kept in the dark will be brought to light. And that is exactly what's happening. For those that have the eyes to see and ears to hear, you pick up everything that's going on. And so what I'm about to show you, though, is I got to give credit to who I always give credit to, and that's the Holy Spirit. All praise and glory goes to Jesus and the Holy Spirit for guiding me, finding all the answers. Without Jesus, without the Holy Spirit, there's no way I could find out all this stuff. No. There's just no way, you guys. So anyway, I got to give credit where credit's due. So we're going to play this and we're going to listen to it, okay? We'll start with here.
And he put together a very interesting collage of people hearing very strange sounds in the skies.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta talk, because for the past few months, people have been claiming to hear the weirdest sounds in the sky, almost like metal scraping or gears above their home. Myself included, but hey, you don't have to take my word for it, which is why I composed this video of a collection of videos that have been sent to me, so you can hear all the weird and bizarre sounds that people are reporting in the sky. And afterwards, we'll discuss. What the f? She obviously reacted with some choice words, but I don't blame her. Did you hear that? Same thing with him. He could hear the sound. He just didn't know what it was because it didn't sound like anything he'd ever heard, and it just kept going and going. And in that video, he said it sounded like it was fireworks, but there were no fireworks nearby. The guy in that video said that noise lasted for a consecutive 8 minutes straight. I don't remember the last time thunder made the same sound for 8 minutes straight. And that guy said he wanted to believe it was lightning and thunder. The only thing was, no lightning was striking, and that sound just continued going and going and going. And they said it almost sounded like someone was just hammering in the sky. Now, I know what I believe it is, but I want to know what all of you think it is. I also believe that enough of us have been alive for long enough to know the difference between thunder and something that sounds completely unnatural. So, let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments. And remember, it's not up to me to tell you what to believe. That has to be on you. So anything we talk about is for learning, education, and entertainment purposes only. But I feel like this is a conversation we need to be having. So let's have this conversation today.
But outside of all of this that's currently happening, this wild scene was captured over in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. We are on Tropicana in front of the Walmart. Every last one of the light poles, the electricity poles are down. This goes for miles. We ain't got no power. I don't know what the hell is going on. This goes for miles, y'all. Look at the cores on the ground. It goes all the way down, miles. What the hell? What the hell? All of these are down, y'all. Every last one of the poles down.
And what is wild to me, like other people have pointed out in the comment sections of these videos, is that if you notice, none of the trees look like they have been touched.
Yeah.
Just the power poles have all fallen down.
Imagine that.
So what they're saying had happened anyway, and I'm reading this article from 3 NBC News. Nearly 50 power poles were damaged in Las Vegas during a windstorm. And the article goes on to say that a sudden and severe windstorm swept through the Las Vegas Valley, causing significant power outages, affecting thousands of residents. And as of 7 p.m. on that Tuesday, or yesterday, approximately 272 outages were reported, impacting 20,485 customers, according to the Nevada Energy, and the number keeps going up. The most recent news says that 33,000 customers, that's an interesting number, isn't it, that constantly keeps appearing, are now without power.
Yeah,
the outages
33.
were primarily caused by severe winds, with gusts reaching up to 70 miles per hour in some areas, surpassing initial forecasts. But who knows what Las Vegas was really hit with, or what they were testing out there, affecting or impacting just the power poles.
This is fishy. The trees are all standing. This is Las Vegas, Tropicana. But watch this. All the signs are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Even this little tiny one right here, standing. But all those poles down the whole boulevard.
I'm fixing to decode this for you guys.
Come on, what's really going?
So the pushback as to why we did not see any other
Okay, I'ma
trees
stop
fall
it.
over during these high winds.
I'm going to stop that for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and decode that right now before I forget. So, all right, let's start with this. Over 33K customers without power, nearly 50 power poles damaged as Las Vegas sees high winds. This is what it means. This is a breakdown of it. The 33 means this right here. I'm not going to say that out loud, but you can read that word right up top there. And it also means this. 1/3 of the angels fell with Satan. So it means this. Okay? Now, the high winds represents the fallen angels and the demons on the sky machine. Okay? The high winds coming through 2 portals causing harshness and suffering and tumultuous conditions. Fallen angels and demons on the sky machine. This is all in the book of Enoch right here, except for that part. It don't say that at this part at the bottom, but it says all that up top. It explains the portals, which y'all are about to hear. I'm going to let you hear it. But anyway, when one portal is open, the winds are gentle and beneficial. But when the 2 are open, that's when it causes all this. What it boils down to is this right here. That is what hour we are in. This is what I've been screaming the top of my head off for a while now. And people just won't wake up. They will not wake up. But this is all decoded, you guys. I'm going to show a next one. They also said, well, it could have been a snake that caused it. I'm serious about this. It was this channel right here, okay, that announced this, that it could have been a snake. Blamed for the citywide power outage. Okay, why did they use the snake? Because the snake was the serpent in the garden. The serpent means cold-blooded. It also means the phallic symbol, yet it's one of the oldest emblems of female power, okay? The serpent in the garden who beguiled Eve. They're literally putting it in plain sight. Okay, there's that. And then I decoded this. Then they went on to say, well, it also could have been a squirrel. It could have been a snake. Could have been a squirrel. They're laughing in our face, you guys. They're laughing in our face by doing all this. Here's what the squirrel means. The squirrel is associated with evil and the devil. And no, I'm not kidding. I will prove it here in a minute to show you that I'm not making this up. He is associated with selfishness and material possessions, much like the devil, the squirrel. They sure are putting a lot of symbolism of devil stuff, aren't they? And the fire. The fire means power to destroy, represented by the upright triangle, which means the pyramid. And also, the phoenix bird is born again. Any deaths caused by this is considered that to the little g gods. Okay? Alright, just so you can see it for yourself, if my phone will focus, what is going on here? Is it only going to focus if I go in too far? Well, rats, you guys. Okay, let me find here. This is my book of my... I'm going to show you what book this is. I cannot recommend this book enough. I love it. Oh my gosh, it explains so much in here. Okay, so he is associated with selfishness, and then if you go down here, it says, so associated with evil, much, like the devil. You see that? However, because it went on to say, you know, he hides his food and blah, 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 and much like the devil, and he cared about material possessions, and so is associated with evil. All right? So I just wanted to show y'all. There's the squirrel, and this is the book I'm talking about. I got it from Amazon for about 40 bucks, something like that, and it is so well worth it. It is just jam-packed. It's so heavy, I can hardly move it. It is just jam-packed, you guys. All the symbols, the numbers, everything well, I don't know about everything, but there's so much in here, so much information. So I just got this book in the mail. I ordered it after so many people was recommending it because they know how I love to decode stuff. And so they recommended this book, and I got it. And sure enough, it was money well spent. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. And then this is what it looks like on the back, just to let y'all know. Oh my goodness, this book is heavy. And then there, okay? So that's that. right, y'all are gonna have to bear with me, just so that I don't get any copyright strikes, which I don't think I would for my channel, because I'm not monetized or anything like that, but I still don't want to take any chances, so I'm not going to be able to play long bits of this at a time. Oh, wait a minute, you know what, I forgot, I wanted to show y'all one more thing before I start this. Hold on. Okay, we're going back to my TV. I want you to see something. This is in my area that they recorded this, you guys, in my area, but it don't surprise me, because this stuff is everywhere. It's everywhere. So we're gonna go. I want you to see these black things coming out. You see that right there?
What is that?
This is in my area.
That AI not being regulated for over the next 10 years, being stripped from the bill, even matters. AI has been here for decades upon decades upon decades, fooling the masses for years. And again, the only reason why they give us such things like
I think he's going to show it again. Hold on.
Again,
just
we
hang
have
tight.
an answer for the very strange things that people will now continue to see. And not just that, they love a confused public. If you go to the comment sections to a lot of these videos, you're just going to hear people say, is this real? Is this not real?
Yep.
Is this AI? This has
That's
to
what
be
they
AI.
want.
So for the most part, AI has done its job, and I'm very curious to see where we're going to be in the next 5 years when it comes to AI. But when it comes to whatever's out there, the strange things that are out there, I always felt like something happened during the April 8th solar eclipse. I'll always say that, because that was one of the very first times we saw one of these black flying things flying.
I think it
over
goes
Texas
further back
when the
than that,
April 8th
though.
solar eclipse was happening. And not just that, the very next day, on April 9th, is when this anomaly, this massive blob, appeared over Bouvet Island in Antarctica. But talking about strange things being seen, now
My state again, Alabama.
Strange things were seen on radar just very recently, and they had these meteorologists come out and try to cover up and give an explanation for it. And then in the southeastern states, a lot of people recorded and saw this fireball in the skies, where the news.
I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna play this one more time and zoom out just a little bit. I want y'all to see these things again coming out of the water, okay?
Well, where do we see those black flying things come out of in that news report?
Or that?
You see those? You see those again?
What is that?
So I don't think.
You guys, I'm here to tell you those things you just saw flying out of the water, those two black things, okay? In the water, all this time I've been saying that demons, the fallen angels, can manifest into anything they want to. Be it a bird, a bug, marine life, an animal, a thing that looks like a human, even objects. Okay? So they can be in the water 1 minute and pretending to be a shark. And it'll look like a shark, but if you know what to look for and how to spot it all, when you take a little look closer, well, it's not a shark, or it's not a whatever. Oh no, that's what it's pretending to be. I just saw a video of somebody who took pictures of, they thought it was a hammerhead shark. And I did too, at first. But then I took a closer look and I said, oh my goodness gracious, that is not a hammerhead shark. That is literally them again. And here comes like 3 birds in the scene during this video. I took a closer look at all those. None of them are real. They're all shape-shifting into a round ball. Then they'll turn into what looks like a ball of fibers. Then it turns into something else. And then it'll dive into the water and turn into a fish. How'd that happen? How does something like that happen? Oh, that's right. Because, you know, we're dealing with demons here. Yes, that's what hour we are in, folks. All right, now, we're going to listen to part of this movie here. And I'm going to show y'all part of the Sky Machine, okay? I'm going to show it to you, because it's here. Now, I'm going to let it play for a minute, because I want to, you know, go into it. He's going to be talking about a scene in here, you know, and so I just want to start at this one place, and then I will stop it when it gets to the point that I want to show.
Enoch marveled at the tree's beauty and allure. Raphael, the holy angel with him, explained, "This is the tree of wisdom. Your aged father and mother before you ate from it and gained wisdom.
Adam and Eve.
Their eyes were opened, and they realized their nakedness, leading to their expulsion from the garden." Enoch traveled to the farthest reaches of the earth and encountered a variety of majestic beasts, each unique in form. He also observed birds, each distinct in appearance, beauty, and song. To the east of these creatures...
There it is. Let's stop here. Okay, I had to rewind it a little bit. I want you to look right here. I want you to look at these coming down right here. You see these wings all covered on top of this thing? And then you see these right here coming down that looks like a roller coaster track or a train track kind of. This is literally showing you without them coming just right out and saying, there's a sky machine. But here it is, you guys. And the reason why the wings are up here, these are literally the fallen angel wings, okay, that's on this sky machine. Because, and I've got a video